So today I wanted to take a look at why people want to be influencers. So if you end up wanting to join the conversation, leave a comment below. If you end up enjoying the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Um, a lot of people see social media influencers like the Kardashians or some athlete like Kobe Bryant, um, or entrepreneur business types like Gary Vaynerchuk, Grant Cardone, motivational speakers like Les Brown, Tony Robbins. They see people like those and how it's glamorized to be in the limelight, to be famous. And I think that, seeing that front and center, but not necessarily the hard work that goes into, being a speaker or, writing books and, if in the case of a pro athlete, the amount of hours practicing to be able to perform on game day. People, um, I think, underestimate how much time and effort goes into getting on that level. When we're growing up, we're encouraged to dream big like that until a certain point. Maybe in high school, guidance counselor asks you what you want to be, and you'll be like, "Oh, I want to be, the next Michael Jordan. I want to be the next Kobe Bryant." And we might get hit with, a dose of reality. Yes, you're a good, basketball, football player, whatever sport it is, but you're not on that level yet, you know, you know. So, um, obviously, good to dream big. Not gonna discourage people from dreaming big. I, feel like it's important to have something to go after. I also think it's important to be realistic and know what it takes to get there. You have to be willing to put in the hours and the blood, sweat, and tears to get there. And if you really want that goal, you have to have dedication. You really have to chase it and give it 110, 120% to beat out all the you know thousands of other people that want to be the next Michael Jordan. Because if you know there's you know thousands of high school kids that have the same dream you do, and you're all performing good on your high school team, that just performing at that level is not a guarantee that you're going to continue to um, you know be a star when you move on to college. Or if you're a star athlete in college, that's not a guarantee you could be a star moving into the NBA or NFL. With each level, the amount of discipline and putting in time, honing your skills, um, just as good need to increase. And Grant Cardone has a book called the 10x rule. And really, what that is about is just, 10xing your effort and the amount of action. And a handful of his videos he's put on YouTube and then, cut snippets off to put on, Facebook or Twitter or other sites. Um, you know, he talks about how people underestimate the amount of effort, and that's why he wrote the 10x rule. Is because you really need to um, not only go big with your goal, but you need to go big with your action to achieve that goal. And Grant Cardone talks about if you have a small goal, you might aim and hit it, or you might just miss the mark. And he says if you set your goal at 10x what you think's possible, or what might be achievable, well, wouldn't you rather set a goal of 10 million and maybe make 5, rather than set a goal of making 1 million and fall short at half a million, 500,000? Which one sounds better to you? Falling short and only making half a million, or falling short and making 5 million? So increase your goal, increase your thinking, increase your action, and don't be afraid of failure, because it's not really failure. Your mistakes are a learning experience to be used as an opportunity to continue driving towards your goal. Maybe you set your timetable for too short of a period for what you're trying to achieve. Maybe you said, oh, I want to make 10 million in 6 months, and you make 1 million. Okay, well, reevaluate that, look at where you fell short, what you could do to improve your chances next time, and set a new deadline. Kind of going back to the social influencer thing. People want to be an influencer because it's sexy. Well, okay, why do you want to do it other than the attention? What kind of value can you bring to people? People like Grant Cardone and Gary Vee, they bring insane amount of value to people, which is why they have millions of followers. If they weren't, providing a crazy amount of value, they wouldn't be making thousands of dollars to go speak, and they wouldn't be, making thousands of dollars off the books they write and, get published. They, Grant Cardone and Tony Robbins wouldn't be making all kinds of money off courses they offer if they weren't providing a large amount of value. So you need to ask yourself, okay, what kind of value am I going to bring to my followers to be able to increase my following? What am I going to do to get to my first 1,000, followers or get to 10,000 or 100,000? What am I going to do to become the next Grant Cardone? Are you going to 10x your thinking and 10x your action to get more followers, or are you just going to watch, Netflix for a few hours and send out 2 tweets and hope you get, a couple of likes? Oh, I'm gonna, send out a couple more tomorrow and hopefully I'll get like 500 subscribers. That's not how it's gonna work. You're not gonna just do, small actions and get big results. You need to take big action to, get the big results. And, maybe initially your return on investment, your action might be bigger than your results initially, but compounded over time. If you take big enough action over weeks and months and years, eventually what might seem like small results to you will start compounding, and your results will start getting bigger and bigger and bigger because you're continuing to take those big actions. You're being consistent, and you're just doing way more than what everyone else is. Because if everyone else is sitting and watching 2 to 3 hours of Netflix, well, chances are you're going to get the same results they are. So instead of, doing what everyone else is, maybe find a constructive way to use your time and, do a 10 or 15 minute video like I'm doing now. Maybe go read a book for half an hour and then later, post about what you read, and the next day post on another social media platform and read some more, and just little things compound over time. You're gonna start to see the results, and it's not gonna happen overnight, but if you have a big enough why and start taking the actions, you will eventually see the results. So hopefully you found some value in this video, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it and you think some of your friends might also enjoy it, feel free to share this video with some of those friends. And, maybe it'll give them the kick in the butt they need to start, doing things like you're going to start doing, start improving yourself, and they're going to start improving themselves too, little by little. So, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment with what you thought, and keep checking back for new videos. Have a good day.